Saloe, Shiloh, Eden, Jaden, Joshua. Welcome back to another edition of Saxophone Corner. This is where we catch up on what we did last week and what we plan to do next week. So, first of all, let's talk about last week. We had a pretty productive Thursday, I would think, going over what I expect for homework and what we're getting ready to do with respect to how we need to accomplish our goal on May 27th. Again, what you should have known to go over for homework, you should have been practicing long tones for 5 minutes. Long tones are this, like you would take a scale, like and you should have been playing that all the way up to the top. So I just demonstrated all the way up to the top and the bottom, so you'll have no doubt on what it does. So tenor saxophone, you'll be playing C major. Alto saxophone players, you'll be playing G major. So if you want to play along with me, I'm going to count it out and you can play with me. But this should be how your long tones go. So you notice I breathe after every 2 measures. So I went from C, D, breathe. Or for alto players, G, A, breathe. Then you would take the same scale and practice it more in a scalular thing, putting some rhythm to it like quarter notes. So that was the scale and the arpeggio. And that's all on that scale sheet. So you should be working on that for 10 minutes. So a total of long tones and scales should be a total of 15 minutes. And then you're going to practice your repertoire, which right now, only thing I gave you was what's the name of that song? It's A Child is Born. And the way I want you to practice it, because it's very slow. The song is not fast at all. It's very slow. And how I would like for you to practice it is with using slurs. Only tongue the first note, but use slurs going up, like So that's what I want you to practice, get used to practicing that slur softly, and it's soft. It is in piano and mezzo piano. Only time it builds up, we're gonna crescendo that, is when it goes. Then go back down to piano. Like that. So I want you to practice that, and we're going to perform that on the 27th. So be ready for that. Altos and tenor, which is Jaden, Saloe and Shiloh. You guys are going to play All the Things You Are on May 6th. And we're going to click that again and see if we can get that going. And I know you're going to do fine on that. But we'll go over that on Monday when we get back to class. But my main thing, and also I went over in on Thursday, was the flashcards. It's so important that Shiloh, Saloe, and Jaden, that you should know those in harmonics by now. E flat, same as D sharp. G flat, same as F sharp. A flat, same as G sharp. B flat, same as A sharp. F sharp, same as G flat, and so on. There's 5 of them you should know. You should only need 5 flashcards for those. And I want to see those flashcards on Monday. So no excuses on that. I want to see that. And we need to have those done because the songs that we're starting to play are getting a little bit more challenging, and you're going to have to know all those notes. Joshua and Eden, you have to have flashcards for all those notes now. So what I need you to do is expand the flashcards to contain the chromatic scale. But as right now, I need 9 flashcards from you guys. You should have G, A, B, C, D. Well, actually, you should have E, G, B, D, F, which is empty garbage before dad flips. And you should have face, F-A-C-E. You should have, you should have 9 flashcards. And I don't want them all raggedy, right? I make them like you got to turn them in for a class project. Color them in, make them nice. The more time you spend making those, the more you internalize what they are, and practice them. Parents, please quiz them on those flashcards, because if they don't know where the notes are on the staff, they can't read the music. And if they can't read the music, it's going to make it really difficult for them to perform in the ensemble or in this sectional, because Eden, you are a bit more behind, and Joshua, you just a bit more ahead of Eden. So both of you have to put in some work at home in order to catch up with Shiloh and Saloe and Jaden. So please do your due diligence to catch up with that. That means you take it upon yourself to be quizzed on those flashcards, pay attention in class, be attentive, be focused, come into class, focused, ready to play. Eden, I do want to say this about you. You are doing so well when it comes down to coming in early. You meet me by the door, you're ready to get started, and you have caught up beautifully to where you are. But I need you to push even a little bit more by learning those notes on those flashcards and being quizzed. And then we can take you even up to a higher level. But other than that, I'm so satisfied with the saxophone group. It's amazing. So listen here. I'm hoping that you watch this video, and I hope that it helps you and it reminds you about what the homework should be. And parents, they should be practicing 2 days consecutive at least. If they're not going to practice all 3 days on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, please have them practice 2 consecutive days, either Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. If they can only practice Friday, Sunday, I'll take that, but it doesn't produce as much as it would if it was 2 days consecutive. So please back me up on that as much as you can and as much as possible. I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Have a great weekend.